it's your show. Oh, did I mention, by the
Yes,
way?
I think so.
Well, I'll mention it again. No, I haven't, because I just got this since I last talked to you. My driver's license, as you'll recall, that I went over to the place and did the thing to apply for my license, but not like the old days where they could just hand you one right there. It'll be a couple of weeks, you'll get it in the mail. Well, it didn't take that long. I got it in the mail a little bit quicker than they said. And Brian, a lot of times people, they don't like their driver's license picture. And I thought my last picture, accurately represented me. I didn't have any complaints about it. I don't really care about, what my driver's license picture looks like. I'm not one of those people. It's just vain about it. It's me. I don't change much. But I figure, well, this one, certainly now they've upgraded all this stuff and they're taking so much more time with it. Maybe they've upgraded the photographic equipment, or it's going to be a more attractive design, or maybe it's going to be a bright blue for the bluegrass state, or whatever the case, right? I get my driver's license back. It's in black and white.
What?
The whole goddamn license, the picture and everything is in black and white.
You sure you went to a real place?
Have you ever seen a black and white driver's license?
I have not. Not in real life. No, not unless it's like a kid photocopying something.
It looks like a Civil War picture. I should have been holding a long rifle and wearing some kind of fucking tri-cornered hat with possibly a long beard and a determined look on my face. We can win this one. And remember, I said now they've got the smart ID, right? If you go in the courthouse or you get on a international flight or whatever, I told him, I said, I don't want anything smart. I just want something that will identify me and allow me to drive if accosted by a police officer.
Oh, so that's what it is. That explains.
Well, wait a minute. What's still? That's what I had before, and it was in beautiful color. It was actually had a farm scene with a farm fence and a little goddamn horse in the background for Kentucky. But besides the black and white, listen to this. I said, I just want the regular driver's license so I can drive, right? And so I can identify myself. Guess what it says across the top of the fucking driver's license?
I don't know.
In big block letters, not a real ID. Because that's what they call the new smart licenses in Kentucky, is the real IDs. So they're telling you this is not a real ID, meaning not the smart ID. But basically, so you try to go to a fucking club, right? You go try to show this to get in. Fucking Satchmo or little fucking corn cob at the door go, hey, boss, somebody's trying to get in, looks underage. Well, what does the license look like? It says it's not a real ID. Well, then kick him out.
Well, I think most people are probably going to go for the real ID. You're one of the rare exceptions.
Well, and also I probably could get into a drinking establishment with a visual inspection rather than goddamn carding, but that's just so stupid. It's not a real ID. It's a government issued ID for you to identify yourself and drive. You just can't get on an international flight or go in the goddamn courthouse, which I have no plans to visit and never shall.
Is it like the same stock of paper as a regular driver's license?
Yes, it's laminated so that you can stick it in your wallet, but it's black and the picture looks like it was transmitted of Neil Armstrong stepping on the fucking moon. I mean, I could be a middle-aged lesbian woman. You couldn't fucking tell.
No, we couldn't.
It's horrible.
Do you think this is something, not that we would encourage this, we certainly wouldn't, Stephen Pinu. But is this something that would be easy to forge or create on your own? If you were a kid, if you were anyone who, for some reason, couldn't get a real ID, can you create one of these? Does it look like that quality?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It looks like shit to me, to the naked eye. I didn't eyeball it with the thought to fucking counterfeit it, since I already got one. But I think if you had the lamination process would probably be the most difficult procedure unless there's something on there that I'm not goddamn seeing. Otherwise, I don't know. I've had fucking wrestling fan club membership cards that look more attractive and professional than this thing.
Hey, what do you think when you get something for your wrestling collection, but it's already been laminated?
What?
You ever get something like an old newspaper clip or something and someone laminated it?
No.
Yeah, and I've gotten a few things like that.
That's
I hate
horrible.
I hate it. Drives me crazy.
Well, if it was professionally done as part of a framing process or whatever, I can see something like that, but not just oh, here. What do you might want to do something else with that. What are you going to do with it now?
Stare at it, I guess.
Well, there I've got news on stuff you can stare at. Can we get to that now so we can get this over with?
Once again, Stephen P. New, I'm not sure. Stuff we could stare at.
No, I'm not inviting anybody to stare. No, I can't bear up under close inspection anymore. It has to be dim lighting and distractions going on.